up, everybody? It's your boy Cmoney back with another video, and I know you're like, where have you been, Cmoney? And I know, because last week I was on vacation, so I said I was going to be able to make like SmackDown reactions, Raw reactions, all that stuff, but I thought I would have had time, but I didn't really have time, so I'm sorry I wasn't able to make that. But so then I made that little vacation update video last week, if you saw that. But yeah, besides that though, where have I been? But now I am finally back for good, baby. And again, it's also just with soccer, and like this week I wasn't able to make Raw reactions because just I had like soccer tryouts, but and then school starting next week. Can't even say it, but yeah, all that stuff. But it's gonna come once we like get into school and all that. It'll be much more easier, like to find time and stuff, and also with soccer and stuff. But it's all good though, because I'm back, and I will try to upload as much as I can. But if I can't, you know why. It's probably just because of school, soccer, whatever. Yeah. But don't worry though, because for right now I am back, and we got to talk about SmackDown. Before we get into SmackDown, we have to talk about Johnny Gargano is back. Yes, because on Raw, on the last Monday night on Raw, again, I'm sorry I wasn't able to make SmackDown, I wasn't able to make Raw reactions this week, but yeah, and I missed it, but don't worry, because I'm going to say it right now, that the biggest thing, Johnny Gargano is back. Booyah! Another superstar that Triple H brought back, and not only did I knew he was going to bring him back, because yeah, again, like, Triple H, I feel like he always loved Johnny, when like because he would like runs NXT, right, with Shawn Michaels and stuff, and they love Johnny Gargano, and him being fired I thought was super stupid. So super stupid was super dumb. Yeah, so I'm so happy that they brought him back, and he is a father now. Yes, and it was just so cool. Came out, he made a little speech just saying how he's glad to be back and all that. Yeah, oh yeah, and we just right off a commercial break, and then you just hear the dun, 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 it's Rebel Heart. Yeah, it's like Rebel Heart theme. Yeah, oh yeah, that was awesome to see him back. And then Austin Theory comes out. Yeah, because remember, they used to be a team in NXT. Theory and when it was Austin Theory and Johnny Gargano, Indy Hartwell, and Johnny Gargano's wife, Candice LeRae, yeah, and they were like the Way or whatever. Yeah, so Gargano and Theory used to be friends, yeah, and then all that, but now, you know, Theory being the bragging, like, yeah, but now, like, it's like, I'm the teacher, you're the student, all that, yeah, and then in the end, they're about to do, like, the high five they used to do, like, in NXT or whatever, then Johnny Gargano just super kicked him, yeah, which is great. So happy to see Johnny Gargano back. Let's go, yeah. And then, yes, it was also some other school, like Beth Phoenix, Edge defeated Damian Priest, and Beth Phoenix, who was at ringside, when the Judgment Day were all attacking him, she came with a chair and protected her husband, yeah. So, Beth Phoenix and Edge could be teaming up to take on the Judgment Day, baby. Excited to see that, yeah, and that was about it. I'm trying to think of anything else, like, yeah, that was honestly about it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. Dakota Kai and Io Sky advanced in the tournament. The women's tag team. Trish Stratus was there, so he showed up. Next Raw, Kurt Angle's coming back. Yeah, because last week Trish Stratus showed up. Because they were in her hometown of Toronto. Yeah, kind of. Now this week on Raw, Kurt Angle showing up because they're in Pittsburgh, which is his hometown. Yeah, Kurt Angle's back because same thing. He was also, I'm pretty sure, fired by Vince. Yeah, so I'm happy to see him back too. Kurt Angle, Triple H bringing back Kurt Angle now. Yeah, because he's a Hall of Famer in my opinion. I don't even know why he was fired, but or something like that. He just had, but now he's back. Yeah, so Kurt Angle back, baby. Yeah, he's coming back on Raw. So stay tuned for that Raw reactions. Yeah, but now let's get into SmackDown. So Ricochet defeats Happy Corbin to start off SmackDown. Right then they had this like two-part thing how Drew McIntyre just talked about like his and like has like his trip back home to like the UK, just talking about his life and then how he made it to the WWE and then he got fired but then he was able to make it back, become champion, just all that, just like it's like a little story of Drew McIntyre really. So that was really cool, yeah. And then they had a women's tag team last chance fatal four it was because Zoe Stark and Nakia Lyons were supposed to be in the tournament, but they both got like Zoe Stark got injured and Nakia Lyons wasn't medically cleared to compete, so they had to replace them with Toxic Attraction, JC Jane and Gigi Dolan or whatever her name is. I'm pretty sure it's that. Yeah. So and they defeat Sonya Deville and Natalya last week, but then Gigi Dolan gets hurt, so now they have to have like a last chance, second chance bet. So basically, everyone who got eliminated in like the first round, Dana Brooke, Tamina, Doudrop, and Nikki ASH, Sonya Deville, Natalya, and Xia Li and Shotzi are gonna fight in a Fatal 4, and the winner will fight. The winners will fight Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah in the semifinals. Sonya Deville and Natalya win that, but again, it doesn't really matter because then they have Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah versus Sonya Deville, Natalya, and Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah win. So yeah, didn't really matter. Yeah, which is cool. So now we got Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah versus Dakota Kai and Io Sky in the finals. Yeah, so and I'm pretty sure that's happening on Raw. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see that. Bailey on commentary with Pat McAfee's hilarious. Michael Cole's like, yeah, very funny. Yeah, but yeah, so I'm really interested to see that because I probably Dakota Kai and Io Sky are going to win, but I like Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah. I would really like to see them take the belts. Yeah, but yeah, knowing Dakota Kai and Io Sky are probably going to take the belts. Yeah, but let's just wait and see. Karrion Kross talking about Drew McIntyre, blah, blah, blah. Next week, he makes his in-ring debut on SmackDown. Yeah, so... Because he's had a match on Raw, a few matches on Raw before. He's never had a match on SmackDown. So next week, he has a match on SmackDown with someone. Yeah, it just said next week, Karrion Kross's in-ring debut on SmackDown. Yeah. SmackDown debut, yeah. Roman Reigns talks the same thing because last week, when the Usos weren't there, Paul Heyman wasn't there because he's still dead from the F5 by Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. The Usos couldn't make it into the border, Canada or whatever, so Sami Zayn, he was getting popped because last week they had a Fatal 5-Way match, Happy Corbin, Ricochet, Sheamus, Sami Zayn, and Madcap Moss. The winner would face Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at Clash of the Castle. Sheamus actually wins the match, which is alright, obviously, and because Sami, I'm kind of expecting Sami to really win that, but he didn't. He was getting popped because they were in his home country of Montreal, Canada. So Sami Zayn was getting popped, yeah, but he loses. Sheamus wins, which is alright because I would actually like to see Sheamus and Gunther for the Intercontinental because that's going to be a good match. Yeah, because remember the only title Sheamus hasn't held is the IC title. So if he wins that, he'll be a Grand Slam champ. Yeah, but so Roman's talking to Sami like we did last week and stuff, and Roman likes him. He's like just saying all this stuff, yeah, and all that. And Roman, he's like, you know what? It's all right. You lost. Stuff happens, right? Yeah. So and then because then he had a match with Drew McIntyre in the main event on SmackDown. So he's like, I need you to distract Drew. Like, just get him distracted. Just all, just basically talking about that. Jimmy Uso's cool with Sami Zayn. Jey Uso hates him. Jay's like, get the heck out of here. Yeah. Jey wants no piece of Sami Zayn. Yeah. He's like, you lost last week, okay? You're so. Oh god, Jay, and then Sheamus and Gunther come face to face. They just talk. Yeah. Again, I am excited to see this match, Sheamus and Gunther, because that's a pretty big match. Yeah. I just didn't really expect Sheamus to win, really, but I'm happy that he won because I kind of do want to see this match between Sheamus and Gunther. So that's gonna be interesting. Then Maxine Dupree. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so hot. Yeah. But Maximum Male Models are having trying to have a little photo shoot. Then Hit Row, because last week they had a little encounter with Hit Row, yeah, because Hit Row's back, yeah. They returned 2 weeks ago, I think, yeah, 3 weeks ago. Hit Row, yeah. Hit Row and the Street Profits had a little segment how they confront each other, and they're like, yo, what's up, man? Yeah, Hit Row, Street Profits. Had a little backstage segment, which was cool, and then they have this bus, and they're playing the Hit Row music, all that. So they think that it's Hit Row, and they're ruining the photo shoot, yeah, making all that noise. And then Maxine Dupree gets Los Lotharios because they're kind of digging Maxine Dupree, and they're like, hey, give us a call, yeah, all that. You know how Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, yeah, you know how they are, yeah. So they bring spray paint and they spray Hit Row sucks on the bus, yeah. And then Hit Row shows up and they're like, you know what? Let's have a match next week. Maximum Male Models, Marseille and Mansoir's debut. their first match since they've been like met Maximum Male Models, yeah, against Hit Row, yeah. And they're like, but wait, that's not our bus, yeah. It was the Street Profits' bus, yeah. And everyone was like, oh crap, I'm getting out of here, yeah. And they just ran. Once I saw the Street Profits came out, they just ran. You can't treat the Street Profits like that, bro. How dare you, yeah. And then, yes, we have build up for a little Shayna Baszler faces Liv Morgan at Clash at the Castle for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Yeah. And yeah, how is Shayna Baszler? Oh, and last week another thing that happened on SmackDown was Ronda Rousey got arrested. Ronda Rousey got arrested because she showed up, took out some more security, and they arrested her. So next week they have like, what's her final update? Like, is she gonna be back? Yeah, but yeah, Shayna Baszler, Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan's arm still not 100% because of what Shayna Baszler did. Yeah, so really, we really have to. Liv Morgan, can she survive Shayna Baszler Clash at the Castle? We shall see. The New Day tricked the Viking Raiders because the New Day were both hurt. Then last week the Viking had like a little Viking funeral for them. But the New Day come out, they're all sad. Like Xavier Woods is in a wheelchair because they hurt his ankle and stuff, and like this blanket wrapped around like his legs. And then the Viking Raiders come out and say, "We gave you a proper send off, but you're sick." And he's like, "You can't just give us a few minutes, come on." But then Viking Raiders come down and they're about to beat up the New Day again. He's like, "Bro, he's in a wheelchair, come on." And then they both just turn to Kofi Kingston because he's not in a wheelchair. Then Xavier Woods takes off the blanket. He has 2 kendo sticks, throws one to Kofi, and he almost didn't catch it. So I'm like, oh, it'd be funny if he didn't catch it. Imagine that, yeah. But no, and then they start beating the Viking Raiders with the kendo sticks. The New Day are both 100%, and they want payback for what the Viking Raiders did to them, yeah. Because they like crushed Xavier Woods' ankle, and they Ivar like jumped off the barricade and like crushed a big splash to Kofi. Yeah, but they're both the New Day, both 100%, or at least for like the most part. Yeah, and they want payback. So next week they're having like the Viking rules match or something like that, which basically means no rules. Yeah, and then in the main event, next week. Then in the main event, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn. Drew McIntyre picks up the victory, but then Roman Reigns comes out. They sort of attack. Roman Reigns fights off the Usos, but then the numbers aim. They bring chairs in, and then Roman Reigns hit a spear on Drew. Then they bring chairs. Basically, Sami Zayn, it's a haluva kick on Drew. Basically, Drew McIntyre beats Sami Zayn, but then the Bloodline comes out and just completely assaults Drew McIntyre, and then oh crap. Dang, I'm sorry, I pressed on something by accident, yeah. And then he locks him in the guillotine and puts a chair, like, right on, like, his head or whatever, and just, like, sits down with both belts, and then Sami Zayn, the Usos, Sami Zayn, yeah, Bloodline just standing over, Drew McIntyre. Yeah, you really think that's all 4 of you beating one man? Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited for this match, guys. Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, because Drew McIntyre really has a shot of winning, and I want Drew McIntyre to win. I really do, but I just don't see it happening because you know how they do Roman, yeah. But you never know. So I'm very excited to see how this goes down. Drew McIntyre, yeah. And it was cool because also, I think it was 2 weeks ago on SmackDown, on Raw, he was talking to Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens is awesome, man, because Kevin Owens, as you know, he brought back, like, his old gimmick, the prize fighter gimmick, yeah. And he brought back, like, one of his first attires, like how it's his KO and, like, the black and white, yeah, on his shirt, and he, back on Raw, yeah. So it was cool to see him bring back his old gimmick, old attire, yeah. The prize fighter Kevin Owens, like 2015, 16, early 2017, Kevin Owens, like the prize fighter Kevin Owens back. I'm excited to see that, yeah. But and then yeah, but Drew McIntyre's like, I worked my ass off. I don't care if we're sports entertainers, professional wrestlers, fighters. I don't care. Yes, because remember basically the whole thing, they can't say professional wrestlers. They have to say sports entertainers. But again, Vince is gone now, and Triple H, I don't think he really cares about that. So yeah, but it was just cool seeing him be all like, Drew McIntyre got a great promo on Kevin Owens. Yeah, but that was it though, guys. Again, I'm back, and that was it for SmackDown. A pretty good SmackDown. I hope you guys are happy to see me back again. I love each and every one of you. I only exist out here because of you. So keep supporting me no matter what. I greatly appreciate it, and if you don't, that's fine. I can understand, but I just love you guys, and I hope you guys will love me too. Yeah, Cmoney's out.